What's up, guys? Athena Bella here, who is ready to see if we get this shiny Torchic that we've been hunting for several months now. And is being a complete pain in the butt, but maybe, just maybe, today will be the day that we get it. At least, here's to hoping for my sanity. I haven't actually done any hunting on this off stream. I've waited for you guys. I started a hunt for shiny Bulbasaur in leaf green in my off stream time. So I saved this one for you guys since we did this on stream, last week. So Ray, welcome in. Andrew, welcome in. Whooper, welcome in. Akita, welcome in. Easy on the caps, Akita, my friend. I can see you just fine. Santos, welcome in. Helava, welcome in. How are you doing? Ooh, Lapras, and what game, Helava? What's up, Whooper? But it's good to see you, Akita. Good to see you. All right. So same question. Are we going to get I think it's a third shiny puppy, or are we getting the Torchic first? Oh, nice, Andrew. Congratulations. Third shiny puppy? Dang, Akita. Dang, Andrew. There we go. Thank you for that, Whooper. What's up, Raichu? How you doing? What's up, Draconified? How you doing? Hopefully everybody is absolutely wonderful. I'm not sure how long today's stream is going to be. The medicine they gave me to help my throat hasn't actually helped at all. My throat has just gotten worse. I have another doctor's appointment on Friday for it. And I drank a slush before stream to try to help, so we'll see. Hunting Regirock today. Which game? BDSP, Sword and Shield, something older. Watched a Minecraft horror playthrough and went to sleep. Dang, Raichu. I'm doing all right, Raichu. I'm doing all right. Not yet, Akita. We do need to go back to that hunt. I still have the path saved. Maybe we'll do that this week sometime. Maybe Saturday. Since I know school started for a lot of people again this week, we could probably do it on the weekend. Completed the Jumbo Shiny Frigivax line. Oh, let's go. This morning got a teensy shiny Snorunt. Heck yeah. And Sword and Shield. Okay, Whooper. What's up, Jose? No, we've only been live about 4 minutes. You good? I'm glad to hear it, Jose. Glad to hear it. I gotta make more pickles tonight. I harvested all my cucumbers yesterday, and I got enough to make a couple more jars of pickles. I ended up giving one of the 3 jars that I already made to Chaco's dad, who I think already ate all of them. So I need to make more. Doing something a bit different and have your stream playing on the TV? Nice. I love doing that. I have my YouTube account connected to my TV, and I can just lay in bed and watch streams and stuff. Hey, what's up, Randall? Homemade pickles are so much better than store-bought. I have to agree, but Chaco did not like them. But Chaco also does not like pickles in general. But he did try the ones that I made. But his dad, I guess, took an entire jar of the 3 jars that I made and ate them all. So, oh my gosh, Randall. Chaco cut his beard really short. And it looks amazing. But Hooch just sat there and stared at Chaco for like 45 minutes. Like, who are you again? It was so funny. It's the shortest I've ever seen it. My favorite way to have apples, caramel apples. Yeah, you can actually see his lips now, Randall. It's amazing. I also lost my shiny Latios. It took me 7 months because you reset the... Oh, no. Yeah, that's why I just immediately transfer my shinies into home. Because I'm constantly resetting my save files on the games that I like to replay. Hey, what's up, JK? How you doing? He still has a beard. It's just shorter, Raichu. Neatly trimmed. Good apple cider, caramel apples. Apple cider is good too. Caramel apples are my favorite though. Well, I hope you get it quickly then, Whooper. Apple cider. I pretty much will eat apples any way I can get them. Apple pie is probably my second favorite. Or apple crisp. I thought Dairy Light said she found it in Mexico, or was that her heart, Santos? Friday we'll be going back to finish the last of The Devil in Me, Santos. Ooh, nice, Jose. I've got my first zucchini flowers popping up, which means I'll have zucchini soon, and I'll be making some zucchini bread this fall, along with some pumpkin bread, because I've got my first pumpkin flowers as well. Ooh, a Dairy Light. Hi, Dairy Light. It's on a world tour. Hey, Dairy, did you find Santos's heart? What's up, Data? How you doing? Luna, what are you doing? I do keep up with some internet drama, but Roblox is not any of the drama I keep up with because I've never really played it. I have had chocolate zucchini bread, Jose. My mom used to make it, and it's really good, but it's very rich. So it's hard to eat like a big slice of it. Santos. Oh my gosh. So we got a basically free pizza tonight from the place in town. And we got Supreme, which is something I don't normally get. I enjoy it, but I don't normally get it. But oh my gosh, it hit the spot tonight. However, it's really hurting my stomach. Yeah, maybe don't say it here then, Raichu. If you haven't already liked the stream, I would truly appreciate if you did. So it really, really helps the channel out. And I generally don't ask but once or twice a stream. So there's my once. How do I feel about Belgian chocolate? It's good. Yeah, you're welcome, Raichu. I try not to... It gets really annoying when some streamers are like every 5 minutes. They're like, Hey, like the stream. Hey, like the stream. Hey, like the stream. Like, we get it. We get it. A reminder, like, once an hour would be fine. Hey, what's up, Phalanx? How you doing? So what do you guys think we should go for after we get the Torchic? This is a shiny only badge quest. So technically we don't need to get another one before the next gym, but I probably should, given that we're getting Torchic, which tends to be weaker early on. Oh, Cadbury chocolate is amazing, Jose. Yeah, it seems to take its sweet time, right, you? When I get my pumpkins harvested and my squash harvested, maybe I'll do a cooking with Athena stream, making pumpkin bread and pumpkin pie and zucchini bread. What do y'all think? Shiny Zigzagoon. I know someone last stream said Poochie and a Shroomish would come in handy. That might take a bit to get because it's I think it's like the 5% rate in the forest, something like that. Hey, what's up, Scar? How you doing? Pumpkin bread is amazing. It is. And I'm growing the kind of pumpkins that I'm growing. They're called sweet sugar pie pumpkins, and they're specifically made to make pumpkin pie and pumpkin bread. So I'm pretty excited for them to grow, Scar. I have flowers. I just need growing pumpkins. I don't like it, Phalanx. I don't like that they cut its wings off and super glued it to his forehead. I think it just looks kind of dumb. But it's growing on me. Why Torchic and Mudkip? Mudkip, because Choco went for Mudkip and we're doing a challenge against each other, Santos. Yeah, we're okay, Raichu. We're okay. The garden got a little bit wrecked, but a lot of the plants made a pretty good comeback. We had to do a lot of damage control, but most of them came back. Ooh, nice, Whooper. I still need to pre-order it, and I probably should, because it comes out in almost exactly a month and 3 days. Or no, 2 months. 2 months and 3 days. October, not September. Hey, what's up, Medieval? Okay, bye-bye, Medieval. Yeah, I'm not a Chikorita fan. I gotta buy the Cadbury Dairy Milk bars since I know you and I both have roots from British Isles. Yeah, I'm half Scottish. Yeah, you are right. Byron, first off, welcome in. Second off, because we are trying to get a shiny starter, shiny Torchic. So we're resetting until the little chicken shines. No. 2 months. I was wrong. I should pick Mudkip just once, just because. Who votes I pick Mudkip just once? Watch it shine. That would suck so hard. I like Mudkip shiny, but Choco already has the shiny Mudkip. Are you going to go for a Dratini later if it's in the game? I don't know. Maybe. So resets on Emerald are a little bit more difficult. They you pretty much have to RNG them because of the way Emerald's made. Do it for the lulz. I do. I vote yes. How does it feel to know that you're half Scottish, half Italian? I mean, I've been this way my whole life, so. All right, 1 Mudkip check just for you guys. No Mudkip. I've gotten 2 of them, Scar. I've gotten 2 of them already. What are the odds for the shiny? Byron, the odds for a shiny are 1 in 81. What is it? 81.92? It's the OG odds. And I haven't been counting how many times I reset. I started this hunt off stream, and I've been doing it for nearly 3 months. What's up, 3? Thank you so much for the membership. Truly appreciate it. Welcome in, and I hope you're absolutely wonderful today. Can we get some hype for 3? Yeah, I've gotten 2 of them, Scar. My chat thinks that I'm going to get a 3rd one before I get the Torchic. That's what they think is going to happen anyway. Or maybe EQ coming in with the raid is going to bring us some shiny luck. EQ, welcome in, raiders. Thank you so much for the raid, my dear. You were doing the kitty cat raids today, right? How did it go for you? Apa, welcome in. Thank you so much for the letting me know I was correct. There we go. Words that came eventually. Unbroken, welcome in. Rainy, welcome in. Sammy, welcome in. Pokeberry, welcome in. Dominic, welcome in. It really is, Byron. Thank you so much for the shiny luck, my friend. Dark Moon, welcome in. How are you doing? Funny, my first shiny was Meryl. Nice. We just shorten it. But 3 Goofy, thank you so much for the 50 SAR. Truly appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing absolutely wonderful. And can we get some hype for 3 Goofy up in here, please? Thank you so much. EQ, welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully everything went great today. What's up, Aikatsu? Welcome in. Welcome, Raiders. I don't think you'll get a 3rd shiny Poochyena. You know you will. Dang. What's up, Amanda? How you doing? Welcome in. How you doing, EQ? Hopefully your stream was wonderful, love. Thank you so much for the raid. You gonna bring some shiny luck, EQ? Probably Dragonite Aikatsu, even if I don't like it. I'm doing pretty good, Amanda. Doing pretty good. Stream was busy, fun. Got a lot of herba drops tonight. Oh, let's go. It's going pretty good over here. We've been on this hunt for nearly 3 months now, so we're hoping we get it. Nice, Jose. For anybody who's just now coming in that wants to know, we are on legitimate hardware. I have a Gameboy Advance in my hands with a physical copy of Ruby. It has been modified by Choco to be able to plug into, it's a mini HDMI to HDMI that goes into my Elgato. Just in case anybody wanted to know, we are on legitimate hardware with a legitimate copy of the game. Salamence, nice. Didn't have shiny Charmin Sword and Shield. I caught the shiny bird and evolved it. Nice, nice. I've been waiting to jumbo hunt them for a while now. Nice. Here's the hope in EQ. I don't know how long stream is going to be today. My throat hasn't cleared up at all from the COVID, but thanks for the shiny starter methods. I only need Snivy. Ooh, good luck, 3 Goofy. Good luck. And thank you so much for the dono again. I was trying to thank you and welcome in a raid, and it didn't go particularly smoothly. But truly, thank you again for the dono. I really do appreciate that. I have another friend who I think SAR is what, Saudi Arabia? I have another buddy in stream who's from Saudi Arabia. I have finished modifying my DSi so I can play GBA game on SD card. Nice. I've never encountered a shiny when playing Ruby. Thought my friends were pulling my leg when we were kids circa 2004. Yeah, I didn't even know about shiny hunting until Sword and Shield. And I've played all of the games. I'm old, you guys. Anybody who's coming in who doesn't know me, I am old. I started playing Pokemon in Red and Blue back in the 90s when it came to the United States, and I still didn't know about shiny hunting until Sword and Shield. I just figured the red Gyarados was like part of the storyline, which I mean technically it is, but like that's all I thought it was. Yeah, so we all thought it was strep throat EQ, but they decided to do a COVID test and it came out positive, and the strep test came out negative. So I've been trying to get over it, and the only lasting effect I've had is this sore throat and the white patches in the back of my throat that just don't want to go away. That's awesome, 3 Goofy. Yeah, I have one other viewer who's a really good buddy of mine who's from Saudi Arabia. What, EQ? I see you, Athena-ing me. I did, yeah, Phalanx. Hey, nice, Aikatsu. You're not old? Yo, I'm old. The 400 in vampire years isn't as... I'm not 400. Capped, welcome in. I'm shiny hunting for my first time in Heart Gold Soul Silver Safari Zone. Oh my gosh, what are you going for? That would terrify me too. And I hope I said your name right. Is it Copped or Capped? My brother, his first shiny was a Makuhita, but since it was the first Makuhita he saw, he thought it was normal, so he ran. Oh no! EQ, they're saying that the main symptom of the new strain of COVID is like a horrifically sore throat. Three weeks. Yeah, I think I'm on week 2 right now, Data. And I've been on medicine, but it's not helping. Ooh, nice, Whooper. It's always so nice to see old friends. I have a few that I would love to see after a long time. Truth be told, Jose, and this is not a lie, and this is not meant to be said to gain sympathy. In fact, I'm this way because I want to be this way, but I don't really have a lot of friends, and I don't think any of the few that I have are wrestling fans. The GBA runner on my modified DSi. I have to check on... I have to have that on charger. Oh, okay. Lotad or Surskit, preferably Lotad, and it's pronounced Capped. Okay, so I got it right the first time. Sweet. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it's felt like for me for almost 2 weeks, EQ, is like swallowing razor blades. That's why I haven't streamed a whole lot, because talking also feels like razor blades are coming up my throat. Why is this Earth taking the COVID arc so long? Well, I mean, if you think about it, think about how long the common cold or strep throat or the flu has been around. I mean, think about the havoc that the flu, made in 1918. So I have a feeling it's going to be around a hot minute, right, you? Well, I'm not talking about my online friends, Dairylight. I'm talking about, like, in person, in real life, I have, like, one friend. Online, I got quite a few of you guys. I used to watch WWE, then it got lame. I've never been into wrestling. It just not sure why. Hey, what's up, Zay? Can I call you Zay, or would you prefer me to call you Zayzoth? I probably should ask, since I called 3 Goofy 3 and they didn't like it very much. Dang, Andrew. And it's nice to meet you too, Zayzoth. I know the feeling. The razor blades is not pleasant. Yeah. See what you mean. I wish I had a lot of friends who were still wrestling fans. Yeah. Well, I went and got tested and came out positive for COVID. All my other symptoms are completely gone. It's just this sore throat. My voice likes to try to give out a little bit. I sound like, no offense to anybody here. Please don't take it that way. But I sound like a young man going through puberty because my voice just keeps cracking at random times. I don't have many friends IRL. One of my friends moved over 6 hours away. I used to have a lot of friends growing up, but the older I get, the more I realize that having a lot of friends means having to be social, and I'm not a very social person in real life. Oh, absolutely. Is it okay? Is it Apa? You're gonna have to teach me, friend. You can call me Zay for short. Perfect. Welcome in, Zay. It's good to see you. And nice to meet you. Oh, they're just a couple your maternal grandmother is about 4 years older than my mother. Yeah, it's so bad sometimes, EQ. I guarantee after about an hour of stream, it'll really start cracking. But otherwise, like, I feel wonderful. I feel wonderful otherwise. It's just my throat. So I got another appointment on Friday. See what they can do about it. Well, we're definitely friends, Data. Yeah, I got along with everyone in school as well. But a lot of them were friends. A lot were acquaintances, but a lot were friends as well. But I have not been in school for a long time. I do start school the beginning of next month, though. Well, no, actually, I think from the email from my professor earlier, I start up again on the 20th. I'm so excited. I'm moving to another state, so I'm moving away from my IRL friends, and I totally understand not wanting to be social. I did a lot of moving around as well, capped, and just look at it as an opportunity to make even more friends. And you can, we live, unlike when I was a kid, we live in an age now where it's easy to keep up with friends, via the internet or the phone, So you can still keep your old friends and then make a whole bunch of new ones. What am I studying? Agriculture. I was going to ask if you were still doing the school thing. I am, yeah. But I switched my major to agriculture. I have a friend who was in what I would call a school for the blind, and she was in her 90s, so she could be my great-grandmother. Dang, Phalanx. Yeah, I've got my classes start in 7 days. You've got a friend in me. Ooh, I should probably see about getting my textbooks. I forgot about that too. Like, my classes are paid for, but I forgot to get my textbooks. Oops. I was never into any other sport besides golf until I met my boyfriend. What are you into now, Amanda? Do it, Data. I had to move schools, so I'm going into my senior year in a new school. Yeah, I switched schools after my sophomore year and went to a new school for my junior and senior years. And I don't regret it. My school I went to for freshman and sophomore years was awful. It was so bad. With one of my friends from school, they were going to move halfway through year 10, but they convinced their parents to hold off moving. Oh, that was nice though. Yeah, textbooks are a little bit important. I even got an email from my professor earlier going, "You need to get your textbooks." Like, oops. So, my master gardener class starts the same week, and I'm really excited. One second. Chaco's grandmother is texting me. Well, I might be able to stream tomorrow if that's the case. I was supposed to take her somewhere, and I normally take Thursdays off of streams, but I might do a horror stream or maybe a simulation stream tomorrow. I do enjoy me some basketball. I'm not a big football fan, which is funny because I'm from Texas, but I'm a baseball and basketball fan. I wonder what the odds are that the Poochie will end up. I've already gotten 2 of them, Apa. I've already gotten 2 shiny Poochienas. I should ask him for his Steam handle so we can play Terraria together. Do it. If I could go to college, I want to study to be one of 3 things: a travel agent, a sports commentator, or a real estate agent, since my mom's dream is to be a real estate agent. I think all you have to do is get a certification for that. I don't think you actually have to go to college for it, which is pretty nice. But I could be wrong. When you shiny hunted Regirock and Sword Shield, did you soft reset or run away? Soft reset because my hand-eye coordination redoing all those patterns would have taken a lot longer. Sounds good, EQ. Sleep well, and thank you so much for that raid, my dear. I had a blast playing Mario Kart with you the other day, by the way. I will forever remember that green shell. I will forever remember it. And almost getting banned. I'm not a huge sports fan. The only sport I play is archery. See, I enjoyed archery as a kid. Not kid, but like younger, teenager. Yeah, it was a little bit sad, Captain. My chat still thinks I'm going to get a 3rd one before I get this Torchic. I wasn't counting. I did it off stream, Whooper. I would have raged by the 2nd Poochiana. I'm still banned. You heard it here, guys. I got myself banned from EQ's chat because I smacked her with a green shell after she told me not to smack her with a red shell. But it wasn't red, it was green. Yeah, I got a shiny Mudkip in Sapphire and 2 shiny Poochienas before this thing ever shined. Yeah, I did the Regirock all off stream though, Whooper. Have a wonderful night, 3 Goofy. Thank you for the membership and the very generous donation. I hope you have a wonderful night's rest, friend. Always work at a gas station? I mean, you could. Yeah. That was so dang funny. It was. I was laughing so hard that I ended up, like, crashing into a wall. Yeah, for sure, EQ. Love you too, friend. You get some good rest. All that says is that EQ doesn't see color. They only see personality. Yeah, I had a bunch of red shells. I didn't hit her with any of them, but then I went up right behind her and smacked her with a green shell. Anyone ever button mash? I'm over here button mashing. It hasn't made any difference, but I'm button mashing. I love how fast it is to reset on the GBA. Good luck. I'm gonna pop out and listen to music. Sounds good. I've been listening to a lot more music lately. I found this guy who sings, and anybody who knows about music would understand this. Whoever doesn't know, it's kind of hard to explain. But this guy that I've been listening to, he's got a 5-octave vocal range. He naturally sings bass, but he's got a 5-octave vocal range. And I found out recently that he's from the same city that I'm from. And he's my age. So it was an interesting discovery, but I've been obsessed with his music and his band lately. No, but I'm about to do the Luna sacrifice hunting method if she doesn't get off my feet. Because my feet have gone numb. I would probably scream, cry, yeet my GBA out the window next to me. Yeah, it is insane, Apa. If you're a musician, you gotta look him up and watch his. He has a video. It's a mashup of Stay and hold on one second. I gotta remember what the other song is that he does. I'll put a link to it, Apa. You should check it out if you're a musician. It is intense. Oops. Because it is perfectly PG, so I don't mind. I do need to mute it though. Okay, mute. Let me get that link. It is intense. This guy's voice is something else. Here you go, Apa. Here's the link. If you can click it since we're in shorts. If not, his name is... Look up the song... Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow /Stay. It very, very well showcases his vocal range. And it's the craziest thing I have ever heard in my life. But he's from the same city as I am, and I didn't realize it. But he's a natural bass. But his falsetto is, dude, spot on. Like, he's gotta have been practicing that. Because it doesn't even sound airy like most falsettos do. If anyone asks, I want to write a rap, and if I email headshots to the producers of a show called Wild Now, if you've watched, I've never heard of it. I've been listening to bands my dad would have listened to growing up. I enjoy a lot of the music my parents listened to growing up. Do what, Raichu? Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, what are you saying? And then I separated it in my head with commas. I was like, oh, wait, never mind. I got it. See, I don't really watch a lot of TV shows. Yes, Data. He does. At the end of one of his songs, Apa, he thanks everybody for coming and listening and whatnot, and he has a very naturally extremely deep voice. Like, I've heard some guys go into their falsetto and it's sort of airy. Because I know that basically when you go into falsetto, it moves your vocal cords a little bit different. But his isn't even that airy, which is just kind of crazy, especially given how deep his natural voice is. Who's my favorite Pokemon character? All right, guys. Who can answer Whooper? Who knows my favorite Pokemon character? Do you have mirror mode in Mario Kart World? I don't think so. The only time I've really played Mario Kart World is with Eevee Queen. We were playing, I think it was Knockout or something like that. I don't watch much TV shows either. Yeah. I do watch a lot of anime, but that's about it. And Outlander and Game of Thrones, but that's it. It is not Dawn. Data got it. Well, if we're talking just Pokemon, like actual Pokemon itself, then it's Dragonite and Cubone. But I know that Whooper knows that because Whooper's been around for a long time. If we're talking about like actual like characters, it's Rayhan. Rayhan, and then probably Steven. And then Lance. I like Kieran well enough, but he's not in... I don't even think I've got him in my top 10. It's Rayhan, Steven, Lance, Grusha, Arvin, Leon, Drayton from the Indigo Disc. What's up, Weavile? How you doing? I don't know. I say Rayhan, but I've never actually heard his name pronounced, so I have no idea. Who's my favorite rival? Probably How from Sun Moon. Garbodor, nice. Project your head voice forward, resonate through your nose. I'm guessing you also have a degree in vocal performance, Apa? Or you're just really, really into singing? It's what I got my first degree in, but I didn't go anywhere with it, so I went back and I got my nursing degree. Just waiting for ZA demo. Nice. Dairylight is going to be on my back about this one, but my favorite rival is Nimona. I do like Nimona. She gets a little bit annoying to me, but I do like her. But I think How is probably my favorite from Sun Moon. Silver is your favorite? That's a good one. Just a big music nerd? I was too, which is why I decided to go into vocal performance, but I kind of wrecked my voice getting into an adult habit that no singer should get into. And I didn't go anywhere with my degree, so I went back and got nursing. My top Pokemon is a tie between 4 Squirtle, Popplio, Alolan Raichu, and Garbodor. Very nice. The OG Red from Blue. Nice. My favorite evil team is hands down Team Rocket. Mostly because I really like Giovanni. That depends, Whooper. BDSP does not have the shiny charm. I mean, it does, but it might as well not, because the shiny charm only works when you're egg hunting. That's it. But everybody knows where I'm at with radar hunting, and it is one of my very favorite methods of shiny hunting. Poke radar. And so I personally think, yes, it's worth it because I love the Poke radar hunts, but it frustrates a lot of people. Gotcha, Jose. Yeah, Weavile. Team Galactic. Team Rocket was cool, but USUM made Giovanni from a cool mafia boss to a guy who just wanted to be evil and control the universe. Like, bro, just wanted to make some money. I mean, yeah. You're not wrong. You don't like Juniper? Hey, what's up, Shiru? How you doing? The one that I dislike the most, which is funny because it's coming from one of my very favorite games, my second most favorite game, which is Sword and Shield, has my least favorite rival. I cannot stand Hop. And my least favorite evil team, Team Yell. I think they are so stupid. Yell's first ever starter in Shiny. My first ever starter was Charmander in Red. My first shiny was a Caterpie. If you don't include the red Gyarados, which most people don't. Who do you think the least evil team is? 100% Team Yell. Ushanka, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, but he's so easy to beat that he needs those two, right, you? Like, I know what shiny Torchic looks like, but part of me wants to Google what shiny Torchic and Ruby looks like just to make sure I'm not, like, resetting over it. I like the Aether Foundation because they were the only evil team to give me trouble. Yeah. Team Yell has an awesome theme. Well, their theme is pretty cool, but Team Yell itself is just garbage. Shiny hunting Eevee. What game, Ushanka? And no, I'm not keeping track of resets. I started this hunt off stream when I was recovering from abdominal surgery. And I just now started doing it on stream. I've been doing it roughly 3 months. I'm not real sure where I'm at reset wise. I just decided to continue it on stream. I actually do like Cyrus, but I don't like Mars, Saturn, or Jupiter. Right, Whooper? Or Juniper, not Jupiter. Juniper. Pokemon Y, and I'm breeding for it. How many eggs have you done? And good luck. Mars is your favorite? Yeah. Yeah, that's another reason I don't like what's his name from Sword and Shield. The way that I don't like Hop, but he like pretty badly bullies Hop, and it's kind of annoying. I can't remember his name, but he annoys me. Team Skull forever. 430-ish. Nice, nice. I love shiny hunting in Y. I've not done eggs in Y. But I've done a lot of chain fishing and other shiny hunting methods. Yeah, bead. Thank you. Luna honey. 100 pounds on my feet for 49 minutes has made them go numb. Can you get off? I recommend not shiny hunting the starters in XY. I haven't, but I am currently in the middle of a hunt for my starters in black-white. Which has been something we do need to go back to that hunt. We also need to go back to our shaman hunt. I haven't been back to that in a while either. Be thankful it's not 149 pounds. I mean, she's technically not 100 pounds, but she's very, very close. Like 10-ish pounds off of 100 pounds. Yeah. Oh, hi, woman. And now she's demanding belly ribbons. It wasn't too bad, Raichu. I didn't mind shiny hunting my starter on USUM. Sorry, I got a big ol' floof demanding belly ribbons. A big ol' floof on top of my feet demanding belly ribbons. I can see why you wouldn't like Saturn, but why Mars? I just didn't like the whole team for the most part, Data. I liked Cyrus. Luna, I need my hands. I need my hands, honey. Gen 7 starter hunt is even worse than XY. I didn't find it too bad, but I mostly just turned on anime and watched it while I hunted for it. I saw a 3DS for $70? That's it for a 3DS? Dang. Okay, alright. Luna, sweetheart. Anybody want a floofy puppy who's trying to get in my lap right now? She comes with a bucket load of extra floof to build another dog out of. Yeah, you're cute. You'll take Hooch instead? I don't actually know where Hooch is. Normally he's under my desk, but right now Luna's under my desk. On USUM, I was shiny hunting for a shiny Rowlet, and all I can say is don't do it if you're just going to focus on the game. I was doing a shiny only run through the game, so I got my shiny starter. But I beat it. Okay, alright. If you think about it, Juniper literally tells you their evil plan because the downfall and causes the downfall of. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of things that would have caused the downfall of Team Galactic. Please don't unplug my GBA. I need this. The camera's not on. You don't need to get in my lap. I thought every starter in each game was shiny locked. No, they didn't. They did not start shiny locking the starters until Let's Go and Sword and Shield. So all the starters on the Switch are shiny locked, but before that, they were all shiny huntable. I like Panseer. She does, Ushanka. She doesn't usually demand a lot of attention, but she's being very clingy today. And she is a big dog, and my older chat will tell you she has no qualms with getting up in my lap when she wants that attention. But thankfully she gave up and went and got on the bed. Actually, BDSP. You can shiny hunt your starter in BDSP. So there's one Switch game that you can shiny hunt your starter in. Wow, Santos. When did you make that one? Do you guys want me to switch over and do a few Bulbasaur resets in Leaf Green or stay on Torchic? I'll let y'all decide. We could do half the stream Torchic and half of it Bulbasaur if y'all want. Nice, Weavile. Here, I'll put up a poll. You guys can decide. It'll be on Leaf Green, where we're going to be doing badge quests on there as well. Hope ZA finally has my dream team. What's your dream team, Weavow? Interesting data. And no, Dairy Light, it's not Friday. I'll leave the poll up for the next 4 minutes. Worth a shot. It is so not Dairy Light. Charizard, Fearow, Glaceon, Mismagius, Simipour, and Beedrill. Okay. For what data? Its shiny is, in fact, easy to see, yeah. That doesn't make me like it anymore, though. We also need to do some unknown hunting in PLA. Beedrill is the GOAT, and I got so angry when he wasn't in Sword and Shield. See, one of my mods would be in here arguing until he was blue in the face with you about that, because his very favorite Pokemon is Butterfree. Oh, gotcha, Data. Yeah, the trailer confirmed that Beedrill is there. Kick my shoes off. Now that Luna's not on my feet anymore. I don't normally have to worry. One of my favorites has been in just about every game. It was not in PLA, but it is in ZA. My second favorite, though, I really, really, really hope that it's in ZA because it was not in Scarlet Violet. And I miss having Chief on my team. I so do not. What was it? Cubone. Cubone is my second favorite. So the Bulbasaur resets are definitely not nearly as fast as this. They're pretty slow, but I've been resetting for multiple hours a day for a couple of weeks now, so I guess we'll see. Today is the 13th. All right, let's see what you guys voted. Okay, so y'all voted for some Bulbasaur resets. Ignore the black screen for a minute. I gotta switch out my games. Gotta put Ruby away and find Leaf Green in the case. Is that Leaf Green? Yeah, it is. Okay. If Wooper or Furret is not in ZA, I will sue. It should be coming back on now. I haven't looked at the cover, Amanda. You want to see Delcatty? I like Delcatty. Ignore the rival's name. We put Choco's name on there. And we start off with a female Bulbasaur. Yeah, go for it, Raichu. That would be great, Weavile. So, to know if it's shiny, we have to check the summary. And the purple border that's right there will show up as like a light blue instead, and there'll be a star in the top right. That would be great, Weevil. I know in silver, your starter, if it cannot be female and shiny in silver, so I don't know about leaf green. For whatever reason, you cannot get a female shiny starter in silver. But I guess we'll find out, won't we, Weavile? Yo, same, Dairy Light. What's up, Julie? How you doing? I got Aerodactyl and Fire Red. Took 6 days. Wow, Julie, congratulations. That's awesome. I hope my shiny hunts go that well when I do the rest of them. We got to get past the starter first, though. Did you shiny hunt your starter too, Julie? I was going to go Charmander, but Choco said to go Bulbasaur. Said it was more useful. I remember my first ever shiny was Cubone and Fire Red. Yeah, Cubone is 100% going to be on our team. And I think Nidoran male, because I want a Nidoking. Ooh, nice Wooper. It really does, Ushanka. It really does. I hope I'm saying your name right too. I was looking for Skarmory and the shiny Cubone appeared. I want a shiny Cubone on my team. And we will be going for a pink noodle. I don't know what method we're going to go for the pink noodle, but we are going to go for the pink noodle. Let me hear what you guys think our team should be for this playthrough. Aside from Bulbasaur, which is what we're gonna have. Ooh, Raichu. I do that sometimes too when I'm chewing. Ushanka. Okay. Is that right? Ushanka? Okay, perfect. I was going to say Beedrill, but I'll pass. Yeah. If I go for any bugs, it'll probably be Butterfree. Just because of the sleep powders and all of that. Hey, what's up, She-Wolf? How are you doing, dear? It's good to see you. Shiny rats. Firo is your flying type because he's goated. I'm sorry to hear that, Data. I got pretty lucky. Finished the game with only shinies. I got over 13 shinies in this game. Not sure why my luck is so good. Oh, dang. You got the Magikarp? Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for the shiny luck, Julie. Oh, gotcha, Data. I've never had to have a cavity filled. I have had to, I've had a root canal, but that was some damage from getting smacked in the face by something. And it broke my tooth all the way up. So I had to get it filled, but it wasn't due to a cavity. Fly, drill peck, hyper beam, and mirror move. What you crocheting today, She-Wolf? A doggo? You know what's funny is earlier today I just randomly remembered, oh hey, I need to pay She-Wolf. So I will be doing that soon. I will keep that in mind, Weavile. Dang, Dairylight. Yeah, it is pretty toasty. We're going back into another heat wave. I went out this morning and made sure to like water my garden really, really well earlier, just to make sure that it doesn't wilt on me. I appreciate that, She-Wolf. Lately, it's just been a matter of being completely and totally forgetful. Well, there you go, Data. Funny you say that, Dairylight, because Choco wants me to, but you can't grow sugarcane in Nebraska. We just don't have the moisture that's necessary. Dang, Yushanka, or Yushanka? Shiny rats for everyone. Dude, I feel that, Shiru. Our bill went from like 150 something to $330 this month. Like, it's insane. But thankfully we have fall coming up in about a month. And I don't know about where y'all are at, but here it cools down pretty significantly. Yeah, I want Nido. I like Nidoking quite a bit. You get a shiny rat, and you get a shiny rat. Yeah, I would imagine where you are, Pokeberry, you probably don't get much of a fall. Up here we get all 4 seasons, but winter and spring seem to be the longest of them. Fall's your favorite season? Mine too. My birthday's in the fall. That and it's hoodie weather, and I love hoodies. Dang, Dairylight. Hey, another female. But it's not shiny. I'm a fall and spring person. The only reason I'm probably less of a spring person than a fall person is because I live in Tornado Alley, and spring is tornado season, so. Oh, dang, Raichu. You were born in the summer? Nice. Oops. Can't wait for winter. I can. Lately, we've been getting down to -40 and -50 over the winter, and I'm not thrilled to go through that again. Halloween is actually my birthday, Yushanka. Chaco was also born in the summer. And Dairy Light. Yeah, well, coming up in the fall, we can wear hoodies. Well, I don't know how much of a fall you guys get out there, Dairy Light. Son of a biscuit, I'm not paying attention. I keep hitting the name. Yes, my birthday is on Halloween. October 31st, 19 ... Because I'm old. You guys will never guess the year. My dog's birthday is Christmas Eve. I am not a vampire. I used to know what fall was, but not anymore. It's summer, summer, false fall, summer part 3, false winter. It's summer part 4, then an actual winter, that's fall, spring. We actually get all 4 seasons. We actually do get all 4 seasons, but the joy of spring is usually taken up by tornado season, so... It's fairly close to summer, Dairy Light. Most people consider June summer, even if it's not actually. I do too. I actually had one on yesterday, Weavile. Only vampires are born on Halloween? Nah. 5,000? 19 BC? Dang. We actually have had a snow-nado. About 4 years ago, we had a tornado come through in the middle of December. Dang, Pokeberry. Why are you in trouble, though, Pokeberry? Dang, Santos. That's the Vampire's Day of... Man, I should just set up commands that are like a Q&A session. What's Athena's favorite Pokemon? Hashtag Dragonite. What's Athena's birthday? Hashtag Halloween. Your child is? Oh, heck yeah. Birthday besties. It wouldn't be hashtag, though. Exclamation Halloween. Exclamation Dragonite. Well, I get asked them so much, it probably wouldn't be a terrible idea, Yushanka. You know, it's kind of funny, and I'm not making fun of anybody. Don't take this the wrong way, but I have Cubone and Dragonite on literally like all my layouts and everything, and I still get people that come in and ask me what my favorite Pokemon is, and I'm just like Dragonite or Cubone. What are your favorite types? Dragon and ground. Yeah. I haven't been to one of Sauce's streams in a hot minute. I need to go say hi. I didn't, Randall. Everybody, well, 70% of the people voted to do the last half of stream looking for Bulbasaur. And you have Chaco to thank for me not looking for Charmander, Randall. I was going to, but he said to do Bulbasaur. Am I using save states? No, this is not an emulator, Raichu. This is actual. I'll post a picture in the Discord if you want to see it, Raichu. But I'm using an actual Game Boy Advance with an actual physical copy of Leaf Green. Choco just modified it so that I can plug a USB to US or a mini HDMI to HDMI cord into it so it can connect to my Elgato. Aside from that little modification, this is a Game Boy Advance with an actual physical copy of Leaf Green. I'm just never awake when he's streaming, She-Wolf. To be fair, Cubone is a bit covered by the UI, yeah. Dragonite, I mean, you look at my profile picture, you look at my channel banner, you look at the Dragonite up top. Despite Beedrill being the GOAT, he's still not my #1 favorite. My favorite nature is sassy. Here, I'll take a picture of my setup here and I'll put it. So when I plug in the HDMI to mini HDMI to HDMI, when I I'll put a picture in the Discord and you guys can see how I have it set up. So the screen doesn't show up when I have it plugged into the HDMI because it's showing up on my monitor. But you still use the Game Boy Advance as like you're actually playing it. You can see that the power's on. And you can see well, let me just flip it over here. I'll put it in the general section of my Discord for anybody who wants to see this Game Boy setup with the plug-in. You can see where it's plugged in up at the top. Actually, it'd probably be wise to take a picture of the top so you guys can see what it's plugged into. All right, going into general chat now. Streaming from GB. Whoops. A. There you go. Randall and Raichu, anybody else that wants to see how I'm doing this, I've got it posted in the general chat. All right. You've been betrayed by Choco? Yeah, I almost always go for Charmander in this game. Athena, the Pokemon vampire. Most people call me the Dragon Queen. That was a nickname given to me by somebody, I don't remember who, like 3 years ago. But I'm not a vampire. I'm not even really a night owl anymore, believe it or not. I've been going to bed so early for the last like 6 months. To be fair, it's hard to not shiny hunt Charmander because Charizard. Yeah, I normally almost always go for Charmander. I like all the fire starters. Except for Fuecoco. But Choco told me to go for Bulbasaur, so. I really like the blue buttons on the Game Boy. Thank you. Choco put this new case on it. I want to hunt Bulbasaur on my copy of Leaf Green eventually, but gotta get Charmander on Fire Red first. I have Fire Red as well. I probably could go for Charmander on it. Should name my Dratini Vampire. Your first starter was Piplup. Nice. My first starter was Charmander in red. What's up, Benjamin? How you doing? Randall, have you ever gotten a shiny starter from these games? My first starter was Torchic and Alpha Sapphire. Nice. See, I love Torchic and I love Litten. Which is why it's my favorite Pokemon. See, my favorite is Dragonite, but obviously from red and blue as well. Shiny Torchic is really cute. I like it. Oh, no, Randall. Did you go to general chat and see it, Randall? See how I've got it set up? Normally that background would be lit and you would see the game on it, but because I have it plugged into the HDMI, it's showing up on my computer monitor instead. Oh. What's up, Cereal? How you doing? I am doing pretty okay today. Yeah, you'd have to ask Choco how he did it. He did it for me. But he also modified a GBA. Oh, whatever the ones that are more square. I don't remember what that one's called. I have the only one I've only got Regirock and Registeel Wooper. I need Regice, Regidrago, and Regieleki. And No, I have Regigigas. Ooh, nice, Amanda. I love Chimchar. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Cereal. I remember the first time I played Alpha Sapphire, I beat the first gym after 10 minutes, but I didn't know how to save. Oh, no. Gen 1 was Charmander, 2 was Totodile, 3 Mudkip, 4 Chimchar, 5 Snivy, 6 Fennekin, Rowlet, Sobble. For me, it was Gens 1 through 8 were all the fire starters. And then Gen 9 was the grass. SP, yes, thank you, Pokeberry. Ooh, what you going for in PLA, She-Wolf? Hey, what's up, Justin? How you doing? It's good to see you. Well, somebody give me a like goal. Make it say like goal and then a number. I don't even care what number it is. I'm doing all right, Justin. Still trying to get over COVID, but otherwise doing okay. Ooh, nice, She-Wolf. I'm very torn, Weavile, between Totodile and Tepig. What you doing, Medieval? I am. The only thing that has stuck around is my sore throat. And that's it. Everything else has gotten better, Justin. It's so annoying. I wish you could turn off this like previously on your quest part. Oh, thank you, Justin. Oh, it's all good, right, you? I'm not a fan, Weavile. I don't like that they just cut off its wings and super glued them to his forehead. It just looks stupid. But it is slowly growing on me. Sitting in a car? Oh, I guess Santos made a new rule about sweets and cakes and stuff, Medieval. Yeah, I feel that, Justin. I still haven't gotten Guzzlord, and Hone Edge took me like a year. I know a lot of people that like the Mega Dragonite. I'm just not one of them. I think Mega Dragonite is cute in a pretty way, which I think is the OG design. So, like, I like some of the things about the Mega Dragonite. Like, I like how it's got like the Dratini or Dragonair-esque like pearl on its tail. I just don't like the wings on the forehead thing. That is literally the only thing I don't like about it is the wings on the forehead. Everything else I like. But if the Mega Shiny is pink, I will forgive the wings on the forehead. Exactly right, you. You're fine, Medieval. Son of a biscuit. I'm not paying attention. I know. Watch the Mega Shiny still be puke green. I would love to see Butterfree or Flygon get a Mega. I am legally obligated to put Butterfree in there. Which one's your favorite, Yushanka? That would be something, right, you? What's up, Super? I have not been counting. This is a hunt that I have done primarily off stream until now. So I haven't been counting. I've only been on it for about 2 weeks. I hunt roughly 3 to 6 hours a day. So if it's something I start on stream, I will always have a counter up. But anything I start off stream, I tend to not count. I'm terrible. No, it doesn't, Randall. Vaporeon, and I'll evolve my shiny Eevee into it when I hatch it. Thank you so much, Super. That's very nice. Dragonite is cool and all, but yeah, I don't either, Justin, but we've talked about that before. I'm not a fan of Dragonite shiny either. My favorite shiny is Galarian Rapidash. And what is so funny is that my two favorites both have that same awful green. It's not shiny Dairy Light. Yeah, I'm just the only thing I'm not a fan of with the Mega Dragonite is the wings on the forehead. Dang, Randall. Yeah, it's definitely funny to mess with them, Raichu. No idea, Capped. It would be nice if it would be pink, though. Yeah, some green shinies are cool, like the bright green, like Espeon and that kind of thing. But that like dull, like puke green, or I guess you could call it maybe army green for like Cubone and Dragonite, I'm not a fan of. Yeah, Sylveon's my favorite evolution. Dang, Santos. I like shiny Hydreigon. Looks like a pickle. See, I like pickles, and I still don't like shiny Dragonite. I even make homemade pickles. Glaceon's your favorite evolution? You and Data would get along real well. Pickle? Could always name it Rick. That person, Weavile. The one that said, I love Glaceon. Shrexpeon? No. It's a prettier color of green than Shrek. Oh my gosh. So, she's asleep right now because she's from Scotland. But, I have a friend in the Discord. And I picked a whole bunch of cucumbers out of my garden. And she drew Pickle Rick's face on top of one of the cucumbers and sent it back to me. And I about fell out. I was laughing so hard. Have a wonderful night, Whooper. Oh, sorry, Raichu. See you later, Weavile. Thanks for chilling today. Are we testing an Ifea or an idea? Agreed, Justin. What's up, Magma? How you doing? Well, that would be nice, Weavile. Watch us so we get the Bulbasaur before the Torchic when I've been on this Torchic hunt for 3 months. Magma, I haven't been counting. This is a hunt that I started off stream. If it's something I start on stream, I always put a counter up. But when I'm hunting off stream, I don't normally count. So I'm not sure. I've been doing this for about 2 weeks, though. About 3 to 6 hours a day for about 2 weeks. But all of it's been off stream until right now. So I truthfully don't know. Oh, shoot. I still need to ask Pirate Medieval. Please DM me and remind me to ask Pirate. Honestly, I wasn't ever going to do this on stream, but y'all voted for it, so it was just going to be something that I was going to do for fun off stream. My first shiny, are we including the red Gyarados or no? Yeah, Cubone's like the same color as Dragonite, which is what I was kind of laughing about. I said that my two very favorite Pokemon both have that same awful green. Not counting red Gyarados, then it was Caterpie. That's awesome, Raichu. I don't mind Jolteon. I don't mind Jolteons. It's not terrible. But why don't you talk about some that you do like, Justin? Just to have some positivity. All I can say is hopefully this person is actually a person and not an AI or a scammer. Yeah, you can never be too careful. I chose to not do the online dating thing. It seemed way too risky. Oh, nice, Yushanka. Yeah. No, I met my fiance when my best friend was dating his dad. And she introduced me to him. Another female, but not shiny. I like Hawlucha shiny. It has a great shiny. I would have been too, Yushanka. Man, I'm now stumbling over names. I only gave it a try as my friend. She found a boyfriend through online dating. Yeah, the only person I've ever found online and dated happened to be a YouTuber that I used to like watching a lot. And I moved from Texas to Nebraska for him. And it didn't end up working out. And then I got introduced to my current fiance because my best friend was dating his dad. Yeah, Sylveon is adorable. Sylveon is definitely adorable. Dang, Randall. But you and Jess are so adorable together. I've seen pictures. And Willow. Speaking of Willow, how is Willow? Oh my gosh, I got to show you my little niece, Randall. She looks just like my brother. Dang, Yushanka. But hey, if it works for you, it works for you. I had my one relationship. Like I said, I ended up having a relationship with a YouTuber that I ended up really liking. And I moved from Texas to Nebraska for him, and it just didn't work out. And so I don't really trust the whole online dating thing so much anymore. You can't really call it online dating, I don't think, because it wasn't. I mean, I guess technically it was through an app. It was through YouTube, but not like a relationship app. I don't even think that he does YouTube anymore. I haven't gone to his channel since we broke up. She's just starting to pick up on more words and just blooming into her only tiny person, or her own tiny person. Aw. I still remember the day that you got into stream and you were all panicked because Jess went into labor. I still remember that day. You told us right like 5 seconds before we got a shiny Gossifleur that we ended up naming Willow. Yeah, She-Wolf. Yeah, I only dated one YouTuber, and that was enough for me to never date another YouTuber. I know, right, Randall? Right? We were so excited for you that day, too. And I still have Willow the Gossifleur. Because he promised me he would tell me when Jess went into labor medieval, so I think they were already at the hospital when he popped in to tell me medieval. I think they were already at the hospital. Hey, another female. Dang, Santos. That's awesome, She-Wolf. Yeah, he was a YouTuber before I was. I was just a viewer. No shiny Bulbasaur so far today. Welcome back, Dairy Light. I am so excited. Completely random side thought. One of my very favorite games is getting an enormous update in the first week of September. And I cannot wait. Well, it could be too hot for it. If I remember right, Basil doesn't really like the heat. It's called Traveler's Rest, Yushanka. You know what? One of these days, I'm not going to stumble over your name. Also, is that a South Park PFP? Looks like Stan? Well, what I'm saying is it's probably already bolted medieval. It's Kyle. I can barely see it because the PFPs are like smaller in the size of a pencil eraser for me. So I was like squinting super hard to see. Like all I can see is the tan of the face. I can't see the hat. Are you serious, Medieval? I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. Yeah. Like, I can hardly see any, like, details of the PFPs, which is why whenever She-Wolf wants to show me a new one, she has someone DM me a bigger picture of it. It's just that it's really, really small. And I have really, really terrible eyesight. But I could see the eyes and the shape of the head. So I was like, that looks like South Park. Ooh, Undertale. I do want to try some Undertale. It looks like a good game. Overall, not been impressed with the online dating apps. Only one person seems to click with me, and the rest are either scammers or looking for hookups. Yeah. I prefer meeting a person face to face and connecting with them that way. So, like, my best friend ended up moving to where I live currently, but I used to live 3 hours away from here. And when she came back to visit, she brought Chaco with her to meet me. And we clicked. And here we are 5 years later. It was actually Chaco Chaco and then another YouTuber named It's Really Timmy B that convinced me to stream. Yeah, exactly, Capped. Absolutely, Yushanka. Hey, look, I said it without stumbling. I don't know. The internet is just a dangerous place anymore. Chaco. Oh, hey Randall, you still here? Chaco redheaded. It's redheaded Viking warlock angel daddy or something like that. Randall, we need Chaco's full name. If this person ends up not working, I'll say the apps were a bust. Although the apps are a decent option if you have social anxiety. Thankfully, social anxiety is not a big problem for me, or else I probably wouldn't be able to be a YouTuber. Yeah, we need Chaco's full government Randall name. Randall government name. There you go. Red-headed Viking angel daddy, warlock Spartan king, head honcho, lord of the dragon fam. It's his noble title. Now Medieval's got it screenshotted. That is Chaco's dragon fam given name. Red-headed Viking angel daddy, warlock Spartan king, head honcho, lord of the dragon fam. And he's not even here to see it. Welcome back, Dominic. Do you remember back when Choco changed his name to Daddy Choco for like 2 months? Do it, Medieval. I plan on opening a P.O. box here soon. Yeah, that was so funny when he was Daddy Choco. I literally cannot say the name Daddy Choco without either cringing hard because he is significantly younger than me, or without laughing hysterically. Ooh, nice, Dominic. I hope you like it. Done what twice now, Randall? Hey, another female. Daddy Cello? Oh my gosh. I'm not sure I could call Cello Daddy Cello either. We also don't know if Cello is a man or a woman, so we cannot assume. Oh, heck yeah, I love Rowlet. Right, Amanda? Did we, Randall? Hey, another female Bulbasaur. Oh, yeah. That is true, isn't it, Randall? Parental figure Cello. And Cello's not even here to defend themselves, I don't think, unless they're lurking. Because we know that Cello is the master lurker. What's up, Tang? How you doing? Yeah, pretty much Medieval. But no, they talked they talked generally at least once a stream. See, I would go for Charmander, Tang, but I was challenged to go for Bulbasaur, so I am. What's up, Stark? How you doing? Dang it. Do one Charmander? I'll do one. I'll do one Charmander. If the Charmander shines, I'm gonna laugh. If the Charmander's shiny, I'll take it. I prefer Charmander. But alas, it is not shiny. Yeah, for sure, Tang. Yeah, shiny Charizard would be sick. But I was challenged by the person who's my rival right now to do Bulbasaur. I prefer Charmander though. Dang medieval. Now I gotta do a Squirtle check. Who thinks I've got to do a Squirtle check now? No squirrels. No Squirtle. Yes. So that's 2. 2 against 1, Randall. Check for Squirtle. No Squirtle. Honestly, Bulbasaur in his entire line is good for most of the game. Yeah, I think that's why he said to use him. I just really like Charmander. That was my first ever starter, was Charmander in red. Now you know what you got. I'm not repeatedly checking all of them. I'm not checking any squirrels. No squirrel checks. Hey, a female Bulbasaur. So, question, if anybody is resetting this game, I know in Silver, I can maybe do a couple Totodile checks real quick before the end of stream if you guys want, but I know in Silver, female starters cannot be shiny. Is that the same in Leaf Green, Fire Red? Hey, what's up, Lily? I've got Phantump. I've got several of them. In fact, I got a shiny marked Pokerus Phantump. Females can be shiny here? Sweet. Yeah, in Silver they can't be. I looked up a video on hunting starters and they were like, females cannot be shiny because of the coding, so if you see in the naming screen that you got a female, just reset. Do you guys want me to do like 5 Silver Totodile resets before the end of stream? I've been on that hunt since April or May. I have played Sword and Shield. Are we talking shiny Gigantamax or just regular? All right, we'll do this last Bulbasaur check, then I got to see if I can find my copy of Silver. I think it's next to me. Shiny, I think was Sandaconda Stark, I think. I don't actually have yellow, unfortunately. Another female Bulbasaur. All right. We'll do a few... it's so hard to turn off my GBA. Okay, hold on, guys. You get a black screen while I find Silver. Oh, it's right on top here. I don't have to find it. I'm going to put away that. It's so funny to put this game in my GBA and see like half of it sticking up past my cable that's plugged in. It is dark, but hold on. I got to turn on my GBA and it'll be back. There you go. Oh my gosh, this game is so old. By the way, the Ruby and the Leaf Green that we were streaming on earlier, that is thanks to Lilymon Cat that I have those. And this copy of Silver is thanks to Triforce Hunter. Oh my gosh, so old. Do. Silver's the better game, you think? Oh, it's so old. No Drifloon. I don't remember where it'll tell me if it's shiny or if I just have to go off the picture. I'll have to look that up. Oh yeah, for sure, Lily. I just need the shinies to shine. Or the starters to shine. But yeah, it should have a star, I would imagine. It only shows up on Fridays in BDSP and Diamond Pearl Platinum. Oops, I didn't mean to name that. Oh my goodness. The music, everything in this is so old. Well, we've hunted fire. I almost said fast. Fire, grass, and water today. I know, right, Yushanka? I like Greninja's shiny. I do. I wonder... No. Okay. You can't. Only I can give points. Also, they had a missed opportunity to make G-Max Charizard have blue flames. Agreed. Agreed. That was a missed opportunity. What's up, Kingdom? Welcome in. I just wish that the cutscene after picking... Yeah, it does take a hot minute, doesn't it? Okay, one more Totodile check. Dang, Randall. Silver just watching you phase in and out of the game. They gave Mega Charizard X the best colors and then made the shiny awful. Yeah. Alright. Hey, that's a female, so it can't be shiny, but that is a female. Alright. That is going to be it for me tonight, you guys. I might stream some horror or some... I like Blaziken. I like Blaziken a lot. It's one of my favorites. But I also know that not a lot of people like it, so no judgment there. But I might stream tomorrow, maybe some simulation or finish up The Devil in Me. Friday we'll definitely stream. If I don't tomorrow, Friday we definitely will. We'll do some Devil in Me, see if we can finish that up. And then Saturday, Sunday, it'll be back to Pokemon. Sorry, I love the silver intro. It is so much fun. See, I like it. It's a subtle shiny, but I like it. I'm not going to get Mark hurt, maybe. I don't know. I had pretty bad luck with Jamie. But let's see if we can find somebody to raid into. And we'll be back either tomorrow or Friday with some horror, probably. By the way, anybody who's new here, I am primarily Pokemon, but I also do some horror games and stuff like that on my channel as well. Oh, what's he doing? Okay, we're gonna go over here, guys. I haven't gotten to... Yeah. Jamie was like, girl, quit tripping. Yeah, I felt so bad for Jamie. I haven't gotten to raid into him for a while. He hasn't been live when I've ended. It should automatically redirect you over here. If it doesn't, I'll drop a link and a name as well. So I'll see you guys either tomorrow or Friday. Maybe tomorrow and Friday. Maybe I'll do like a simulation stream or something tomorrow and then horror on Friday or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you either tomorrow or Friday or both. I don't know. Just keep an eye out. Keep that notification bell rung. We're going to use hashtag DragonFamRaid like Medieval just put. And Lily just put. And I will see you guys. I could do a Sims 4 stream. I could, yeah. But yeah, I'll see you guys either tomorrow or Friday or both. Thanks for chilling with me today, guys. Y'all have been amazing.